Local voices. Global rhythms. Coventry's #1 community station. This is 98.6 Hills FM.
Kicking off the second hour of Sports Lounge with Leo Sayer and Thunder in My Heart.
Standing here alone with you, wondering what it is that I'm supposed to do. And there you are with the love light in your eyes. The bridges are burned down, your arms are open wide. Am I in too deep or should I swim to the shore? Is this the real thing? I don't know, 'cause I've never been here before. And I see, there's no surprise. Got a feeling most would treasure. And a love so deep we cannot measure. Ain't nobody loves me better. Can make me feel this way. Ain't nobody loves me better. Nobody. Ain't nobody loves me better. Nobody, baby. Ain't nobody baby, loves me better. Makes me feel just like I have love. So much love can't feel good. I don't want love. Now I know love might make home sweet. Ain't nobody loves me better. Ain't nobody makes me happy. Makes me feel nobody. Ain't nobody loves me better. Ain't nobody make me feel this way. Ain't nobody loves me better. Nobody makes me happy. Nobody, baby, makes me feel this way.
Another disco classic there by Rufus and Shaka Khan. Ain't nobody loves me better. And there ain't nobody that loves sport better than the Bantosaurus, I can guarantee you that. Right, now, straight into one of my personal favourites, the predictions. And it's going to be a hot weekend in the Premier League. So let's get straight into the predictions, starting with Swansea City versus Everton. Swansea have, I think they performed with expectations this year. They had a pretty poor year under Michael Laudrup last time around, but Gary Monk has really turned things around at Swansea. They're up in 8th place above West Ham and Stoke. 2 straight wins has really put them on the front foot. But Everton are in pretty good form as well. 3 straight wins for them. So it's really 2 teams on form. But Swansea being at home, I think they will have the advantage. So I'm going to go for a 1-0 win to Swansea. That's a 12:45 kickoff, by the way. Onto the 3 o'clock kickoffs now. Southampton versus Hull. A huge mismatch, really. Hull down in 17th place, just 2 points above the relegation zone. Southampton up in 7th place, still in with a chance of a spot in Europe, whether that be the the Europa League or the Champions League. They're still in with a chance in 7th place, just behind Tottenham and Liverpool. And I'm going to go for a simple 2-0 win for Southampton. Sunderland versus Crystal Palace. Now, this is a pretty tough one to call for me because obviously Crystal Palace have been in brilliant form recently. I mean, beating Manchester City, wow. I still couldn't believe that. I really couldn't. Almost ending Manchester City's title hopes. And you've got to say that Palace have been the standout team of 2015 so far. And Alan Pardew, they've been absolutely fantastic. But, and there is a big but, Sunderland, new manager, and that honeymoon period has begun for Sunderland, beating Newcastle last time around. So you have to think, is the honeymoon period going to overcome probably one of the best managers of the year, in my opinion, Alan Pardew? It's going to be a tough one, it really is. I mean, being at home, I think Sunderland will have the advantage. So I'm going to go for a 2-1 win to Sunderland. Tottenham versus Aston Villa at White Hart Lane. Villa teetering above that relegation zone, 3 points above Queen's Park Rangers in 18th place. Tottenham are up in 6th, level on points with Liverpool, and right now seem set for a Europa League place. I think they're a little bit too far behind Manchester City at the moment, so the Champions League at the moment looks to be off limits, but this Premier League, anything can happen. And to be quite honest, I think it's there can only be one result. I mean, even though Spurs have been pretty poor at White Hart Lane in recent years, the quality of the Spurs squad should easily overcome a Villa side that have been poor in front of goal, to say the very least. So I'm going to go for a 3-0 Spurs win. Now, this one is a pretty big one in terms of relegation. West Brom versus Leicester. These are the games that Leicester have to win. Not draw. They have to win these sort of games. if they're going to stay up there. Down in 20th place, bottom of the table, on 22 points. But they did beat West Ham last time out at the Walkers Stadium. So I wouldn't say momentum is on their side, but they got a big monkey off their back, finally getting that victory against a pretty good team as well. I mean, West Ham up in 9th place. And West Brom, are they out of it yet? Are they out of the relegation battle? They're 7 points clear of the relegation zone. So I would say they're just about out of the relegation battle at the moment. But Leicester have something to play for. West Brom can... I wouldn't say they can sit back and relax, because obviously you're never out of the relegation battle until you're mathematically out of it. But Leicester have more to play for. They have to start winning, and fast. Otherwise, it's hello Championship. And this is the sort of game that Leicester need to be winning. Will they win it? Whole different story. I think they can win it. I mean, they've got the players in the squad. At the end of the day, they have got goal scorers in the team. I mean, Dave Nugent, Jamie Vardy, Leonardo Olajoa, they are proven goal scorers, and they've got the midfield. I mean, Andy King's getting in pretty good form recently. Esteban Cambiasso is starting to show why Nigel Pearson signed him. So I think that Leicester can do it. I'm going to go for a 2-0 Leicester City victory, which will certainly please my mum, because she is tearing her hair out at how bad Leicester have been this season. She's got some very strong words for Wes Morgan. I'm not going to repeat them on air because, Ofcom will be all over us. So I'm sorry, Mum, I'm not going to repeat the words on air because they were not pleasant. West Ham versus Stoke at Upton Park. West Ham have been in pretty rotten form recently. I think they've only got one win in the last, 2 months, and that was at home to Sunderland on the 21st of March. And before that, their last win was actually in the FA Cup on January the 25th. So they've only had one win since the end of January. So it's been a very barren run for West Ham, ending their hopes of Champions League or even Europa League football. They're in 9th place now at the minute. Stoke City, again, have sort of gone off the boil recently. They've lost their last 3 games. But 2 teams who have been having seasons that were better than anticipated. I mean, like I've been saying in recent weeks, when West Ham said they wanted to get a top 10 finish, we all scoffed, didn't we? We always said, nah, Allardyce, you've got no chance. But they've done it, haven't they? They're in 9th place at the moment. If they hang on, if they keep in front of teams like Palace and Everton, who are starting to get some wins under their belt, then they should be able to do it. Same with Stoke, really. It's 2 teams basically just trying to keep in that top 10. And I'm going to go for a boring old 0-0 here. I'm going to go for West Ham 0, Stoke City 0. And the final game of Saturday is Burnley versus Arsenal. Now, Burnley have they've had a couple of shocks at Turf Moor this season, haven't they? They beat Manchester City a few weeks ago. But Arsenal are on form, the second best team in Europe. Only Lazio are on better form than Arsenal at the moment. So in terms of form-wise, Arsenal should bag this one easy. But nothing is ever straightforward in the Premier League, is it? I think Arsenal will win, but I think it's going to be a close one. I'm going to go for Burnley 1, Arsenal 2. And that is a late kickoff. That is a 5:30 kickoff on Saturday. On to Sunday now, Queen's Park Rangers versus Chelsea. Again, it should be a game that the Blues should dominate. Queen's Park Rangers have been very dodgy recently. They got a point against Aston Villa. But again, that's not really anything to brag about, is it? A point against a team who can't score goals is not something that you should be bragging about, especially a home match as well. So Chelsea should easily come away as victors. I'm going to go for Queen's Park Rangers 0, Chelsea 3. And the big one, Manchester United versus Manchester City, 4 o'clock kickoff, the big Manchester derby. And seeing as it's at Old Trafford, and this is basically one of the best times to play Manchester City with them being in such bad form, I'm going to go for Man United here. I mean, City have been in dreadful form recently. It's basically been win, lose, win, lose, win, lose. That's how their last 6 games have been. They've won the first and lost the second, won the third, lost the fourth, won the fifth, lost the sixth. It's been a pretty bad run for Manchester City, while United have won their last 5 and have gone above City. So if United win this, they will officially end Manchester City's title hopes. I mean, right now, Arsenal are the main challengers to Chelsea at the moment. I mean, Chelsea are 7 points in front of Arsenal with a game in hand. So really they're 10 points in front with 7 games. Arsenal got 7 games to play. So, once draw all even, you've got to look at it. Chelsea will probably win that game in hand. So Arsenal, possibly Man United. I think Man United are just about out of it. But the Premier League seems to be going to Chelsea now. But if United win this, it is game over. Not just for the title race, but probably game over for a large chunk of the City team and management as well. I think Pellegrini will lose his job at the end of this season. I think United fans will love it if they're the ones to end City's hopes of the Premier League title. And I think they're going to do it. I'm going to go for a boring old 1-0. I think a goal from Wayne Rooney will give United the most satisfying of victories. And the final game of the weekend, well, I guess you can call it the weekend, let's just say these chunk of fixtures, is on Monday, Liverpool versus Newcastle United at Anfield at 8 o'clock. Newcastle have been in horrid form recently, only 1 win in their last 6 games. So fair to say Newcastle are falling down the table fast. I mean, they're currently 9 points above Queen's Park Rangers, who are in 18th place in that last relegation spot. So I would say they are just about safe, but they are starting to fall down. Reminds me of when they got relegated, I think it was about 5 years ago, when they went down to the Championship for 1 season and then came straight back up, thanks to Andy Carroll's magnificence in the lower league. But it does remind me of when they started to go down. They lost their manager. Confidence was at an all-time low, and they just couldn't get out the results. And that's basically what is happening now. So Newcastle have to be very, very careful. I do think that Liverpool will get the win here. I am going to go for a Liverpool win because they are in 5th place. Although they've lost their last 2 Premier League games, they were against Manchester United and Arsenal, who are banging form at the moment. So I'm going to go for a return to form for Liverpool. I'm going to go for Liverpool 4, Newcastle 1. Those were your predictions. The time is 20 minutes past 11, so we've got 40 minutes before we hand over to the brilliant DJ Shiro and her Afrobeat show. And, of course, we still want you to get involved in today's topics. And seeing as, the 30th of April marks the 10-year anniversary of the final game at Highfield Road, that famous victory for the Sky Blues over Derby County back in 2005, the final ever game at Highfield Road, we are commemorating the anniversary by sharing memories of the famous old ground. Last week we asked for your favourite Highfield Road goal. This week we want to know who you think was the best player to ever grace the Highfield Road turf. There's a few names that I can mention. I mean, the likes of Carr, Hunt, Makin, Hutchison, Regis, Bennett, Oggy, Speedy, Huckabee, Dublin, Keane, McSheffrey. The list goes on. Get your answers in before, I'd say probably about 20 to 12. You can drop us a line on Twitter at Hills_SL is the official Sports Lounge Twitter account. You can inbox me on Facebook. Liam Hall Cook is my handle on there. And you can phone us in the studio to 02476 224 761, the usual number. And you can also drop us a line on Sky Blues Talk forum, www.skybluestalk.co.uk. Go to the Coventry City General Chat option, scroll down, and you will see a little thread called Highfield Road Memories Best Player. So who do you think was the best player to ever grace the turf of Highfield Road? Right, let's get into some more great disco anthems on this. I guess you can call it like a disco special here on Sports Lounge. Gotta love some disco anthems to, perk you up on this Thursday morning. It's nice, bright, sunny and warm as well, so good vibes just keep on coming. Here we go. Hey, talking of being hot, we have Heatwave now with Boogie Nights here on Sports Lounge. Great tune there by Rocker's Revenge. That was Walking on Sunshine. You're tuning into 98.6 Hills FM with the Bantosaurus Liam Cook. We've got about half an hour to go till we hand over to DJ Shiro and the Afrobeat Show. Coming up after the adverts, we have the fixture list where we tell you how you can support your local teams this weekend. But first, straight onto the adverts.
Coventry's #1 community station. 98.6.
Hot on 2.
If you need a new boiler, call Longfield Heating and Plumbing. We specialise in Valiant boilers and we can offer a 7-year guarantee. The number is 07956 801 317. Look forward to your call.
Hills FM presents a ska and reggae fundraiser featuring DJ sets from Neil Davis and the Williams Brothers, plus a live performance from Rooted and Booted, coming Saturday 18th of April from 4 till 9 at Knights, Coventry CV2 4ED. This is an 18 plus event. Tickets are £5 and are available from the Watch Centre, 12 Victoria Street, Hillfields, CV1 5LZ. For more information, call 024 76 55 0564.
If you're aged between 10 to 18 years old and have an interest in radio, come along to the Hills Open Day on Monday 13th and Tuesday 14th of April from 12 p.m. till 3 p.m. at the Watch Centre, 12 Victoria Street, CV1 5LZ. Create the best jingle, have a tour of the Hills studio and learn more about the wonderful world of radio. For more information, get in contact with Kate or Taylor on 02476 550 564.
You got a business or an event that you'd like to advertise? Well, get in touch with the advertising department at Hills Radio on 024 76 550 564.
This is 98.6 Hills FM.
And we're back on the People's Sports Show. This is Sports Lounge. Right, let's get straight into the fixture list now, kicking off with the Coventry Bees back in action. The Speedway season is well underway, and the Bees have got to a brilliant start. They face a real test, probably the biggest test of the season so far, the Poole Pirates, this Friday, which is tomorrow actually, at 7:30 at the Brandon Speedway Stadium. Coventry City face a crucial game on Saturday. The Sky Blues take on Colchester United at the Ricoh Arena. That's a 3 o'clock kickoff, and they're also running a kids for a £1 offer as well, so it's an opportunity for the youngsters to watch a, well, I wouldn't say a great football team, but it's a football team from Coventry, all right? You don't get many of them. No, man, joking to me. If you are a youngster, then get yourself up to the Ricoh Arena and support the Sky Blues, because we do need the support. Nuneaton Town can officially be relegated if they are deducted the 3 points, which I believe they're going to be. Obviously, they are going to be dropped 3 points for the ineligible player at the Welling match, which means that basically, if they lose against Dartford, or if they fail to win, it is game over for Nuneaton. As I say, they have travelled to Dartford on Saturday. It's a 3 o'clock kickoff. Coventry Rugby Club back in action as well. They travel to Flyde, who I believe are in second place in the National League 1 table. That's a 3 o'clock kickoff on Saturday as well. Wasps travel to the Kazam Stadium to face London Welsh on Sunday. That is a 12:30 kickoff in the afternoon. And finally, Warwickshire play Durham on Sunday. That kicks off at 12 noon. Right, that was the fixture list. Remember, you still have time to get involved in our big interview with Big Ron Atkinson. Remember, we're going to be talking to Ron tomorrow at an evening with Ron Atkinson at Christ the King Club. You can still get tickets for the event. They cost £25. Doors open at 7:30. Dress code is smart casual, and the event will be compared by Billy Bell. For tickets, you can either call Paul on 077 911 44435, or you can ask behind the bar at the Christ the King Club. So you can get your questions in for Big Ron before. Try and get them in for 5 o'clock tomorrow evening, so we have a chance to choose the best ones. Whether it's a question about his time at Coventry City, Manchester United, whether it was his playing career at Oxford, anything you want to ask the legendary Big Ron Atkinson, please do let us know. There's a variety of ways you can get involved. You can phone me in the studio until 12 o'clock on 02476 224 761. You can tweet the official Sports Lounge Twitter page at Hills_SL. Email the Sports Lounge email account at which is sportsloungehills@gmail.com. And, of course, you can inbox me on Facebook as well. Liam Hall Cook is my handle on there. So remember, you've got until 5 o'clock tomorrow to get your questions in for Big Ron Atkinson. We're going to get into a few more tracks now before we get into your memories of Highfield Road. We've been asking you to send in your memories of the famous old stadium. And this week, we want to know who you think was the greatest player to ever grace the turf of the famous old stadium. We've had some answers that we were expecting, and also some that we weren't expecting. So, you got a lot of Coventry City fans, haven't you? Never a dull moment with the Sky Blues. We're going to be getting into that in a short while. But first, a great track by Sister Sledge, Lost in Music.
Don't
years, streets are swirling through my mind. Trouble was often in the air, so we fought to forget our despair. 'Cause I'm a street player, and I'll play you a song. 'Cause you know my heart and soul will carry on. Carry on. Carry on. City life's the only way. Street corners, billiard halls, world are home away. Lesson learned that's to help me today. I'm a street player, and I've seen it all. Hitman, thieves, and many a brawl. But as you see, I still stand tall. for less. Don't be a drag, participate. Clamps on the half shell and roller skates, roller skates. Good time. These are the good times. Leave your cares behind. These are the good times. Good times. These are the good times. Our new state of mind. These are the good times.
All-time classic there by Chic. Good times are here on 98.6 Hills FM. But sadly, we've only got about 15 minutes to go until we hand over to DJ Shiro and a brilliant Afrobeat show. Make sure you stick around for that one. But we've still got 15 minutes of Sports Lounge coming your way. So let's get into this week's Highfield Road Memories segment, replacing Cook's question for a month as part of the 10-year anniversary of the final match held at Highfield Road on the 30th of April 2005. Sports Lounge is commemorating the old ground for the next few weeks. Last week we asked you for your favourite Highfield Road goal. This week we want to know who you think was the best player to ever grace the turf of the famous old stadium. Now, I could name loads. I really could. I mean, you know, I've only been around since 1995, so yeah, I'm not even out of my teens yet, and even I can name a few pretty good players who played at Highfield Road. But what was your view? We wanted you to let us know who your favourite Highfield Road star was and why. Let's get into some of the answers from the Sky Blues Talk forum. Tommy Dazzle says, Tommy Hutchison, no more to be said. Complete legend. The Gentleman says, different players at different times for me, also different players for different reasons. I loved Regis and Speedy because I always remember their headers. I loved Robbie Keane because he was a great footballer and tried some unbelievable things. Loved every player from the 1987 Cup run and final. I loved Huckabee for that goal against Manchester United. I loved Peake as he never seemed to be ruffled. And Peter and Lovu as well because he always got me off my seat. Won't be a choice for anyone else, but it is for me. Mick Harford, because of the winner he scored against Newcastle in 1993. Went out to celebrate that night and met my wife. I still bore her today with talk about Coventry City. See, that's another thing. I have actually heard about Coventry City fans of the present who were born because of Highfield Road, because their parents met at the games. And obviously the Gentleman there, one of those Highfield Road babies, as I call them. QWERTY70 says, first game at Highfield Road in 1975. Best individual performance he saw, a young Paul Gascoigne playing for a terrible Newcastle side. The kid was brilliant. See, it's not just Coventry players that played at Highfield Road, remember. Colin101 says every player from 1976 when Coventry were promoted as second division champions for the first time in their history. And also the last game of that season was actually the highest ever attendance at Highfield Road. The official figure was 51,455, although some believe it was possibly over 60,000. Incredible day that was. If only I was around for that, I would have been like... I don't think the Blaze final would have had wouldn't have been able to touch that day at Highfield Road. Bring Back Rattles said George Hudson for me, as he was the complete centre forward, as he could get headed goals, score with his feet, and was hard as nails, which helped back when he played for us. So Hood gets my vote. Nick says I'd probably go for Onlovu and Huckabee for my era. Richie, Partridge, and Tomo are not club legends, but I have memories of them getting people off their seat as well. Last Garrison says Ronald Nilsson, true world class. Macca comes in saying Speedy, far better than anything else we had. I have to say, I've seen, recently I've just got some Coventry City season review videos, searching for them for ages. I finally got some. And David Speedie was the standout player. He really was. I mean, some of the goals that lad scored were absolutely incredible. West End Agro also agrees that Speedie was the best. He said Speedie was class. He often showed moments of absolute genius, similar to Letizier and Eric Cantona, but even better in the air. Hugely underrated, in my opinion. Alan Dugdale's moustache, great name there, by the way. He just says Tommy Hutchison, going a bit retro there. Gazolba says George Hudson was easily the best player I ever saw at Highfield Road. His skills could be compared to much more famous names in higher divisions. Rupert Bear says it's between Hudson and Ian Gibson. He conducted the orchestra that got us promotion to the top flight. It's weird, my old boss was called Ian Gibson. Dave Bow 87 says, once I saw Tommy Hutchinson on the ball, he was always going to be my hero. Wonderful player. Oh, how we needed someone today who could take on a defender. Hobo names quite a few of them, actually. I mean, we may as well read out them all. Tommy Hutchison and Dave Bennett could take the ball past anyone. Trevor Peake and Roland Nielsen made defending look effortless. Gary McAllister, Stuart Robson and Dennis Mortimer could all make a midfield tick. Wallace, Keane and Speedy were class finishers, I should say. Cyril Regis for leading a line link play and holding the ball up. Bill Glazier and Jim Blythe on their day looked unbeatable. And if you want grit and granite, George Curtis and Tony Yorath. That's a good thing about this. You never know the names that are going to pop up. AJS CCSC says, not sure about who's the best, but Hadji was the most technically gifted player I've seen represent us. Greg's, I should say. He says Hadji, Keane, McAllister and Boateng all playing in the same side. That was absolutely incredible. Cov Stu says Gary McAllister for me, a player with pure skill, awareness and calmness even at his age. Class was certainly permanent for that man. He was even amazing at Liverpool. Sky Blue Lee also agrees with that. He says McAllister in his last season with us was absolutely phenomenal and would get my vote. Let's have a look at some others here. I mean, by the way, just thank you to everyone who's got involved, by the way. Gosford Green also names a couple. He says that if I had to pick one, it's David Speedie, a fantastic footballer, never gave up and played on the edge, which meant he was either going to get sent off or score a goal from absolutely anywhere, either on the ground or in the air. Speedie's got quite a few mentions, I have to admit. He was one hell of a player, I've got to admit. Really, I've got to admit, he was an absolutely sensational player. On to the last couple now. Malaka says, my standout players were Hutch, Dion and McGrath for his tenacity, Keane and Nielsen. Let's have a look at a couple of others. CJ Cobblaze says, Nuddy and Nielsen, both fantastic players. I doubt we'll ever see anyone half of as good as them wear a City shirt in the future. And we'll end off with Sky Blue Dow, who says, big Cyril Regis for me was really over the moon when we got him and he never let us down. Again, big thank you to everyone getting involved in Cook's Question. The Highfield Road memory section as well. So again, big thank you to everyone for getting involved. That's me off for today. Coming up next, we have the brilliant DJ Shiro with her Afro Beats show. Certainly not a show to be missed. Some uplifting African beats to take you into your Thursday afternoon on this beautiful sunny day in the beautiful city of Coventry. Remember, you can still get your questions in for the big Ron Atkinson interview via Twitter, Facebook and email. So make sure if you have a question for Big Ron, get it in before 5 o'clock tomorrow evening. I'll be back on Good Morning Hillfields on Tuesday from 7 a.m. until 9, starting your day the right way. If you're not an early bird, Sports Lounge is back, same time, same place, Thursday, 10 a.m. until 12, right here on 98.6 Hills FM. And if you want to have another listen to the show, it will be repeated on Saturday, and it will also be on the Sports Lounge YouTube channel on probably around Monday as well. But until we meet again, I've been Liam Cook, you've been brilliant. Stay safe, stay sporty, and stay locked to 98.6 Hills FM.
Coventry's Hills FM. Community radio for the people.